I think if women do not earn as much as men and are not appreciated as much as men, then they're never going to be properly empowered. Economic empowerment is very, very significant in terms of establishing a role in society. So what we're finding is that yes, we've won the vote, yes, life is much easier than was the case before, but there is still a huge gap between what women earn and what men earn. The pay gap is still enormous. If women who work mostly, in fact more than half of the women in employment work part-time, and the wage differential between part-time work per hour and full-time work for men is something like 37%, which is absolutely huge. And women find themselves ghettoized in areas like nursing and social care, which of course don't pay very much, or cleaning. And what we need to see is that there is a recognition that in fact what women themselves contribute is just as important as what men do, perhaps in a slightly different type of work, and that this job that they do is appreciated by society and paid accordingly. There have been cases now where we already have laws which ensure equal pay by proving equivalence, that your job is the same as someone else's even though it's a different type of job but of equal value, where cleaning ladies in a council could take the council to court because they're earning a third of what rubbish collectors, who are all men, receive, and the gap is therefore filled that way. But to have to take a council to court rather than having society accept that all these jobs that women do, in which they're very good, are actually rather important, and that we're prepared to pay for them through our taxes, through raising certainly what they earn so that they can actually be empowered themselves, is, I think, the next step. Not just equal pay, or at least pay reviews that are now taking place to show what the difference between men and women is in the big firms, but a wider acceptance in society that a lot of what women do, whether it is just caring after their elderly relatives or their children, is a job worth doing. And adding to that, childcare should be free, completely free, because in the end it in fact pays back handsomely. If people manage to go to work because they have no extra costs, and then they earn money and pay their taxes, then the state can find that this is a win-win, keeping women in employment, getting the productive ability that they have, and actually not being out of pocket either. That must be a much healthier society where equality is the norm.